going on, guys? Just want to show you a couple things. I'm about to fuel up right now. It's snowing outside, well, light snow. It's about 28 to 30 degrees out there. I just want to show you guys that what I do, I don't take any chances when it comes to the winter driving. I always put the fuel additives on there, the anti-gel, so that the fuel doesn't freeze up on you. 28, 30 degrees, people will be like, nah, I'm all right, I won't do it. But if it gets, any higher, any lower, that they'll do it. Me personally, I don't take a chance. I do it. We get the bottles at the terminal. They're only $5 a piece as opposed to getting them at a truck stop. So they're much, much cheaper. Also, you want to make sure you got enough windshield washer fluid and make sure that your wiper blades are working properly. If you have any streaky wiper blades, that streaks that it has will tend to freeze up because it won't be wiping properly. My driver's side is streaking up, so I'm gonna replace it, and then I'm gonna get me some windshield washer, fluid to make sure it's topped off, because windshield gets dirty and stuff. You got to make sure that you have enough of that stuff in there. So with that being said, let me show you. All right, guys, this is the stuff that I use. It says that 1 quart treats 250 gallons, but me personally, I don't like to take a chance. I'm about to fuel up 100 gallons on the truck, and you're supposed to use this and treat the truck and the trailer. You're still responsible for the trailer. If it does freeze up under you, or you drop it off and it freezes up, they can come and get you, and you don't want that. So I'll split this between all three. So like I said, I don't take no chance. This is only $5 at the terminal. You're good. You know what I mean? So last thing you want to do is try to pinch it to where, I get so many gallons and half a quart, and then your gallons freeze up. Your tanks freeze up. So again, guys, I don't take no chances. That's just me. If it gets below 30 and below, I start putting anti-gel in there, so treat my fuel. So let me go ahead and show you how I do that. All right, guys, I've opened it up. I'm still fueling on this side, so what I'll do is come over here and just, it's gonna spill maybe, and you kind of judge it. You fill the bottle, and then you see, okay, it's about 1/3 of the way. Then you move on and do the truck, the other side, the driver's side. So let me continue pumping this up. Over here, let's do the driver's side. Remember, you gotta put a little bit. You gotta put a little bit of that stuff in the reefer, so you make sure you leave enough. All right. We'll go ahead and stop this over here. I like to split my fuel up between the 2 tanks. If I do 100 gallons, I like to do 50 and 50 myself, you know what I mean? Alright. So we're gonna go over here and put the rest on the reefer. Again, guys, I don't like to take a chance. I put enough on the reefer, so reefer's not much. It's only like, I think, 25 gallons in there in that tank, so I put the rest on the driver's side. All right, guys, again, this stuff right here, don't take a chance, guys. It's gonna save you a lot more money in the long run, as opposed to that fuel gelling up on you. So, all right. Also, another thing that I'm going to be doing when I go inside is I'm going to be buying me a windshield wiper for the driver's side. You can't see it now, but it's streaky. I'll change it, and then I'll be getting me some windshield washer fluid along with that. Also, you want to make sure that you have any other stuff for your truck, oil, coolant, you know, you may need for your APU and truck. So it's always important to have that stuff in hand. And as always, the anti-gel. All right. Another thing I will point out is the reason I'm putting the anti-gel is, for one, it's cold, and I'll be going up further up north, so you know you want to make sure that you're covered when you're going up to the lower temperatures. I'm just going to do my reefer real quick, and then also remember guys, you want to have enough fuel in there in case you have to sit. You never want to run on low, all right? Never run on low. So always have some reserve up in there so it doesn't freeze up. I always use gallons on my fuel. I don't use gauge. That's just me. I know I had 100 gallons left from last trip that I fueled up. I used 80. I got 20 left. I fueled up 96. So I got roughly 116. So, you know, so yeah, you know, I'm accounting for 100 gallons that I'm gonna need for the trip, but I'm always leaving extra 15 gallons, you know, for fuel, for whatever. You know, I just don't like to be low on fuel. Not during the winter. You know, during the summer I can pinch it down to the gallon, you know, almost to a few miles, but not during the winter. All right, guys. All right, guys. I just bought my windshield washer. I'm about to go ahead and put it in, and then put the new wiper blade and keep it going. Alright guys, I bought 2 of these. I only put one. As you can see, I'm pretty full. I have to put one in, so I'm going to close back up. Close this up. Then I'm going to put the windshield wiper, the wiper blade on. Go to the other side, put it on. And I put this up in my compartment, in my side box. Let's put the wiper blade on. We're gonna put the wiper blade on right now. I don't know why this was streaky. Just recently bought it, but I don't know. Take this one out. Freightliners use 24-inch. It's cold out here, guys. As you guys may know, I'm not used to this weather. Not used to this weather. Never get used to this weather. Wow. Just make sure it pops on there pretty good. Last thing you wanted is to come off while you're driving. So, all right, it's on there pretty good. Hopefully this works better than this. Throw this out. So yeah, guys, remember, make sure your windshield wipers are working properly, good, not streaky. Windshield washer fluid is in there at all times. What else? And the fuel treatment. And never run it low on the tanks, all right? Always have some in there to spare and whatnot. So like I said, guys, just a few tips that I do show my students this for the winter and stuff. So yeah, it's cold, and look at me. Can you see me? Yeah, I got shorts on, people. The only time I get out the truck is the fuel. So yeah. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Be safe out there in the winter. Man, it's much warmer in here. It's crazy. Always remember to do both sides of the latch on the hood. I had only done one side. When I started driving, I heard it rattling, so I had to pull over and go ahead and latch it up real quick. So remember to do both sides, guys. This is where I'm at.